Well, despite the rainy start to the day, Tom Brown says he's got some good news for us. And Tom joins us from Vaughan this afternoon. And Tom, we sure can do better than this. What is the good news?
Well, the good news is, first of all, it's rain, it's not snow. And the second line of best news is tomorrow I think we're going to see some sunshine in time for us to be at the Toronto Zoo for our leapfrog record. So there's a little bit of good news in the forecast, but I'm afraid things are going to stay wet and we're going to get cooler for the weekend. So we're going to start off with weather. What do we say? We have a look at our CTV radar, and the first thing you see is you see a lot of moisture. So I want to say hi, everybody, and welcome to Zareinu. What is Zareinu? I know the guy that has the answers. Randy Spiegel, how are you?
Welcome, Tom. Thank you so much. Zareinu is a special place for very special children. We're a school and treatment center for children with complex special needs, developmental, physical issues.
And what does Zareinu mean?
Zareinu actually means our seed or our offspring, literally our children.
And, of course, this facility has been around for 20 years.
Zareinu has been in business for 20 years. We've actually grown through 3 different buildings, and we're hoping one day to have our own place so that we can serve more children.
This is a place of cans, not cants.
Absolutely. We never want to hear about a prognosis. Give us a diagnosis. We bring an incredible team of therapists and educators together, and they plan a treatment plan for the child, and we get children to move from one level to another. Unbelievable.
And we celebrate. That was great, Joseph. Nice going. Okay, I'm going to give you one more. Let's just see if he can knock the rest of them down real quick. And Zareinu has a fashion show coming up. It's a fundraiser coming up on November 20th. Let's see how you do. Oh, we're gonna clean that up. I'm still gonna give you 15. It's Zareinu, and where are we? We are on Bathurst, just north of Steeles. We're technically in Vaughan, but not that far from the city of Toronto. We're heading to 8, and I've got more coming up on the CTV News at noon. That was great. Welcome, everybody, back to Zareinu Educational Center. It's just north of Steeles on Bathurst, and they have kids here as young as 2 years old. They're called the Sunbeams, and I love their motto, the sky's the limit. These are little ones. Check it out. Now, while we check that out, why not check out some more of the great pictures you keep sending in to Tom at ctv.ca. This one was sent in from Teresa Stokes.
Well, Tom, how long between the rain and the snow?
I think we could see some wet flurries, as a matter of fact, on the weekend. Maybe the morning of Sunday. Don't forget, Sunday is the Santa Claus Parade. That gets underway at 12:30 at Christie Pitts. And we could see some wet flurry activity. It's going to be a cool day, and we'll talk more about that in a moment. It looks like it's going to be great tomorrow at the Toronto Zoo. So come on out. We'd love to see you over the noon hour as we go for the leapfrog record. You know what? We just had an incredible moment a few seconds ago during commercial break that I want to share with you again. We're at Zareinu. It's an educational center. We are just north of Steeles on Bathurst. The little girl right here in the striped top, her name is Rachel. Rachel couldn't walk. Yesterday, Rachel started walking just moments ago. These are the very first steps Rachel has ever taken. Now, when I said earlier in the show with Randy that this is a place of cans, not cants, this is a place of miracles, that's a miracle. When you're told as a parent that your child won't walk, and then a day like today arrives, and Rachel walks, Rachel, it is a miracle. It's a squirrel, but look at her little face. Yay, Rachel! And not just one miracle, that's the second time she's done. This little guy here, too, he walked today. And if his mom, dad, or neighbors, or grandma, or grandpa are watching right now, he walked today. Every day, there are miracles that happen. Oh, we're going to see if we can get, we're going to get all chills here. I want to talk to Stacey Markin as well. She's co-chair, and it's sunshine, lollipops, and rainbows, and I want to add miracles to that because that just happened. And again, I know Randy and Mitch outside, they're all going like this, and you've had moments like that. No, not, oh, look it. I hope his parents are watching right now. This is your little boy. You're co-chair of the fashion show coming up on November 20th. This is why we do what we do.
Exactly right, Tom. My daughter also was told that she was never going to walk. When she was a baby, we brought her here. Today, she's walking as well. She also says, Mama, something I thought I'd never hear. And if people want to come to the Zareinu Fashion Show, it's November 20th, and they can call 416-661-1800, extension 223 for tickets. And we have fabulous high-end designers like Ports, 1961, Inez DeSantos. Look at this kid. He's never done this before. Wow. It's very exciting.
You know, I know it's just a couple steps, but when you're told you can't and you can, this is just one little hurdle. I mean, he's on his path now.
He is. He sure is. And here we celebrate everything that the child can do.
We're not going to slow him down.
No, we aren't. We know that the children can do so much more than they're told that they can't. So
tickets are available for the fashion show November 20th.
That's right. And we'd like you to call in 416-661-1800, extension 223 for tickets.
Okay, and it's going to be a lovely affair. Some wonderful, wonderful fashions. And now she's clapping. Rachel, you are doing fabulous. All these kids are doing fabulous. The weather, not so fabulous. What do you say we get into that right now? Because we do have some cloud and some drizzle happening out there. You go, Rach. You never slow down. Here's a look at our forecast radar. And we have two bands of showers. The first one is now moving off to the east right now. And the second one is going to move in. But as it approaches the city tomorrow, things break up in time for us at the Toronto Zoo. So I think it's going to be okay. But we could get some passing showers. And then as we get into late Friday into early Saturday morning, that second line goes through. And behind that, we get cold air. It's a day of celebration for our kids here at Zareinu, and we're going to be back with more. We're going to check out the music room when we come back on the CTV News at noon.
And now back to Tom for another look at the wet and perhaps snowy forecast sometime.
I think we're going to see a little bit of sunshine, but we're going to have to wait until tomorrow. We're going to wrap things up here. Zareinu, once again, is a very inspirational place. They do a lot of their own fundraising, and one of the big fundraisers is coming up on November 20th. It's the Sunshine, Lollipops, and Rainbows Fashion Show, and tickets are available by calling Stacey.
416-661-1800, extension 223.
Perfect. Okay, Stacey, good luck with that. And she's up and she wants to go for lunch. Okay, Esty, we're going to work on that. 5-day forecast. Things cool off in time for the weekend. 9 is our high today. Tim and Chris, have a wonderful afternoon.